Welcome to the Call to Action podcast with Nicole Magic, where conscious awakened leaders listen and action takers are rewarded. Join us for the insightful wisdom of today's special guest with an irresistible offer. All right, everyone. Hello and welcome. This is Nicole Magic with the Call to Action podcast, where professional service providers and strategists share their wisdom. It is 5 questions in less than 10 minutes because we value everyone's time and energy. So let's get on with it. I'm here with Kyle. Kyle, tell me in a few sentences what you do and who you are.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Nicole, for having me today. My name is Kyle Kruger, and small businesses hire me to add over $100,000 or more to their existing businesses because most are not maximizing their automation. They're tired of throwing money at new marketing strategies that just don't work and are so busy in their businesses they don't have time to innovate. So I help them maximize systems and automation that it will increase their revenue and time, introduce proven marketing strategies to bring in more clients, and provide a dedicated space for them to innovate in their businesses and drive growth. Bottom line, give me 45 minutes and I'll show you how you can add over $100,000 or more of revenue for your business.
Well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Most, yes. Most are like, really? Tell me more. So,
right? Tell us more. So what wisdom, tell us more, Kyle. What wisdom would you like to share with our audience today?
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the ways that we'll go over in that 45 minutes is basically there's 5 main areas that you can drive business. So when you're looking at your current business right now, you either can create more leads for your business, create more conversions of those leads that you already have coming in, drive repeated transactions off your existing customers, have higher prices, which then drives profit and revenue growth there, or cut costs to then drive more profit. So if you concentrate in those 5 areas and kind of just will, really take a step back, really look at your business, see like how many leads are you coming in and actually take those numbers down and write it down. How much are you converging on them? How many transactions are you getting out of those customers? And also see if you can raise your prices as the market change, especially with inflation now, things have risen. So you might need to raise your price a little bit and then it'll also drive more profit. So that'd be my little wisdom nugget for you, that if you've never actually looked at that before or analyzed that in your business, I'd say that's the best place to start.
That's pretty awesome. And you brought up so many good areas and points to consider. As kind of a side question on that real quick, is there any 1 or 2 in particular that seem to be the best to look at or start with?
Sure. One of the things is definitely the higher prices one. A lot of people undercharge for what their services are worth. And with doing that, by driving higher prices in your business, now you don't want to be the race to the bottom. That's a losing game. You want to drive value and differentiate yourself in the market. And you want to get to that upper half of your marketplace for what you charge, because by being able to have those higher prices, you're going to be able to deliver a much better service, which then in turn has happier customers, which then also will drive referrals now for your business, because now you have more happy customers that are then driving more customers to your business. So that's one that people struggle with sometimes, because we are a very price conscious culture. We're used to the Walmarts, the Amazons, and stuff like that. But especially if you're in a service-based business, the tide has certainly changed, where people are kind of sick and tired of just paying the least amount for something and then maybe or not getting the good service. And when you do get good service, it really makes you stand out from the crowd.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad that you talked about that. A lot of my clients have to get over that mindset that they have and the limiting beliefs that they have around charging more and showing people their value. So with that, next question is, what obstacle became your greatest opportunity?
Yeah, my biggest obstacle was when I started as an entrepreneurial, I kind of jumped in with 2 feet, started a couple of businesses right away, joined a bunch of programs, and wasted a lot of money. and I got to a point where through all those experiences, I did stumble across some really big gold nuggets. And the biggest gold nugget I came across that I'd encourage everybody to look at a little bit more is the tide has changed from informational products to done for you products, right? Everyone's busy. Like, I don't have time to go learn how to do Facebook ads or learn how to go do funnels or learn how to set up all these different systems in my business. But I'd rather just transact and have money that I would pay somebody that would just set it up and it just works, right? Like, no one has time to go learn and just pay for an informational product right now. So that tide has certainly changed and turned, and that's where I've pivoted. Is I don't buy informational products anymore. It's like, what can I pay you to just get it done? and that drives way more results in my business, hands down.
Those are definitely very helpful, and I've used a bunch of those too, because it's helpful, especially in the marketing area, right? Whatever is done for you, it really adds extra time for you to focus on what it is that you do best. So, question for you about mindfulness, because we want to be, this is all about conscious awakened leaders. Listen, what do you do to keep mindful?
Sure. My biggest, I'd say two things is one, if I'm starting to feel overwhelmed or stressed, and especially here being after the new year, we're recording this right now, taking an account of what's going on right now in my life that's like the most important thing that needs to get done. And how I do that is I typically, if I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, I step away, get to a place that I can be by myself, no distractions, and take out the good old piece of paper and a pen and just write down like what's all in my mind right now that I feel like needs to get done. And then picking just 2 or 3 of those items that I say, all right, this is what needs to get done right now to move the needle, and eliminating all the other junk that's clogging my mind right now, and then get back to work working on those 2 items.
I love it. The good old brain dump. I do that on a regular basis.
Absolutely. It's tried and true. It works.
It totally works. Totally 100% works. And it's amazing the clarity that you can get. So for our final and most fun question, what is your irresistible call to action for our action takers today?
Yeah, absolutely. So my free offer to anybody that would like to take me up on it is give me 45 minutes and I'll show you how to add another $100,000 or more in revenue to your business. And how we'll do that is we'll sit down on a Zoom call. I'll probably send you a questionnaire ahead of time that you'll kind of just answer some simple questions about your business just to kind of eliminate that time while we're sitting on the call. And then we'll go through my software, Profit Accelerators software, and kind of type in some variables to it, have some discussions about what you're doing currently in your business, and give you some ideas of what you can do to maximize your revenue in your business going forward. So I would definitely like to offer that to anybody that'd like to reach out to me. And how to do that would be best through LinkedIn. Just search Kyle Kruger and at KMK Advisors LLC, and you can just message me there and we'll set up a time to talk.
And for all you listening, that will be in the description. So you can just click on the link and go right over to Kyle. So I think that that is a great way to understand what it is that you may not be seeing in your business to then be able to accelerate and grow this year in 2022. So for everyone listening, make sure that you watch the next episode of the Call to Action podcast, where conscious awakened leaders listen and action takers get rewarded. Kyle, thank you so much for joining us today. I look forward to hearing about all the people that contact you and start growing their business to 6 figures and beyond.
Awesome. Let's crush 2022.
Let's do it. So we'd love to hear your takeaway from this episode. Leave a comment for us, and thank you for listening. Thanks, everybody. I'm Nicole Magic, and have a spectacular day. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for listening. I hope you found today's episode insightful and invaluable to elevating your own business.